proud of our association with the Vipers and what we've been able to see as far as their team on the court and the call-ups that we've had during the year and the association that we've had with the coaching staff and with the team here.
Oh, they go to separate things.
You got me?
Gotta use them both.
Got to use them both.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll, without further ado, we'd just like to take questions and answer any questions you may have.
Yeah, can you just talk about your injury, the progress that we have?
So far, so good. And I just met my doctors, I think, 2 days ago. And he took a look at the pictures and also my foot. And we all agree about what have we done before. And also, it looks we are on the schedule.
So you're on schedule, so you anticipate playing, next year, ready?
Yes, exactly.
How eager are you to get back onto the, how eager are you to get back onto the court and playing again?
Eager.
Anxious.
Anxious, how anxious are you to?
Ready. Like,
Oh.
you can't wait.
Yeah.
Thanks.
We're anxious.
Thanks. I learned a lot of new words from you. That's been boring being not play basketball the entire year, and also it's sometimes you feel your heart is a little bit itchy when you're watching your teammates playing on TV or in arenas when you're sitting on the bench. That's how I truly feel like that way, and I'm really looking forward to this summer, and I can get back to shape and get back to the same level as before, and see if we can create a good season next year too. Thank you.
You talk about getting ready for next season. The Rockets played a preseason game here in the Valley. If your timetable has you back in time for the preseason, is there a chance that people here in the Valley could see you play in the preseason game?
I think our goal is get me ready before the training camp starts. That's I think that's on our schedule.
With the caveat on that is really the goal is to make sure that Yao is completely healthy. From his standpoint, we've got to make sure that whatever the doctors say, as soon as he's ready to resume at full speed and we don't have any further risk, then he'll be ready. Now, all signs are so far it's looking great. So yeah, the intention would be once we get loaded up for training camp and get down here for the game, he'd be ready to go. But again, we're going to follow the advice of the doctors, make sure he's feeling great.
What about mentally knowing that right now on the current Rockets roster, 9 of the 14 players you've never played in an NBA game with? It's a young, revamped team. Has your role on that team changed to more of a veteran player, more of a leader? How so?
Well, I don't know. There's 9 player I never play with in the NBA. Well, at least there's some guy I play against before. So, thanks for the question. First of all, that's really I need to concern about, and all I can do now is watching more game. So now I know about my teammate. Just get everything what I did right now is prepare for next season, and also every training camp, every year's preseason training camp will have some new guys come in. So I think every NBA player have that kind of experience, know how to read a new teammate quick, in a short time. I think that's not a big problem for me.
Any questions in back?
Well, just a general question. Who would you consider the top centers to play against, the toughest ones for you to play against?
Shaq, of course, Dwight Howard. I think that's 2 of greatest center in this league now.
What's the toughest part about playing against Dwight Howard?
Dwight Howard is, he's just getting better and better every year. And every year I play against him, he learned more experience. And next time come back to us, you will feel he's, almost like 2 times stronger than last time. That's that's how tough it is.
So when you come back, you consider him to be good as he was the last time he faced him?
Hopefully not.
Anything else?
As someone who's seen how the NBA has exploded in China, I'm interested to get your thoughts on how the NBA can expand into other markets, like they're trying to expand into Mexico with this franchise here. Are there similarities? Have you consulted with the NBA on expansion into other markets? Have you seen anything where something like that could happen in another country like it did in yours?
Um, I think the NBA, this league is become more internationally. You can see, I don't have an exactly number, but I believe there's over 50 international players in this league this year from every continentals. So, of course, every player they will have, million fans follow them, and a that's not just the NBA. That's how popular basketball it is over the world. And so I think whatever NBA do or not, there's still ton of fans will follow it.
I think you did a great job answering that question. The league, as you know, the league's been international for the last 20 plus years. It's one of the key growth areas for the NBA. The influx of international players, the pros who have been playing in the Olympics for the last couple decades, or for the last since '92, I guess, right? It's definitely an area that is discussed a lot at the Board of Governor level and about expansion opportunities. They've got offices all over the world, soon to open an office in Russia, opening an office in Africa, an office in Latin America, multiple offices in China. China is a very unique market, yet I think there are some opportunities, and I think the league would probably tell you there are opportunities where in the future you'll probably see significant growth, if not similar to the China market. Certainly the strategies employed that may be similar to what NBA China is going through now. But the league has been global for a long time. The game is more popular now than it's ever been around the world. And, we're part of that because some of our greatest players, Yao Ming, Luis Scola, certainly when Dikembe is still known as a Rocket, he's very popular in Houston. We've worked with him for a long time. So we embrace that and we celebrate that as well.
One more question for Yao. Our mic got hooked up a little bit late. But looking at this year's team, Yao, what excites you most about coming back next year? What really has got you pumped up for next year?
Probably just like another gentleman just said, there are probably 9 players I never played with in the NBA league before. So I think that's the biggest problem for me. I have nothing to do about it right now, but like I just said, I try to read them more by watching their play, and also I still have a summer and also the preseason training camp. Thanks.